Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight, we are playing Millennium Knights Turbo Jungle. It'll be our second episode. Just a reminder that our week normally starts on Tuesday with Rift's Ballad of Fates at 8 p.m. EST. On Wednesdays, we have Kingdom Hearts, Nobody's Dreams, Dreams of Nobody.
Dreams of Nobody.
I always flip it around in my head and then say it wrong. That's at 1 p.m. EST. Thursdays is Beyond the Void at 8 p.m. EST. And Friday nights is Millennium Knights Turbo Jungle at 8 p.m. EST. We are excited to have you join us. We are missing a couple players tonight. We will talk more about where their characters are in a moment, but first I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves, starting with our Red Knight, Cassie.
Right. I'm Artemis, and I play Cassie Andrews, the Red Millennium Knight.
Albin.
Hi, I'm Magic, and I will be playing Albin Sutton, the White Millennium Knight.
Callisto.
Hi, my name is Kat. I'm at end of Hi, my name is Kat. I go by Vindifly on most user shenanigans, and I am playing Callisto Dola, the Pink Millennium Knight.
That's exactly how the Pink Knight would say just words in general. So
I mean,
perfect.
I just am my natural personality is apparently a mix of pink and orange. So.
Look, if we didn't talk about it, it's clear that the coffee shop scene was just too real for both character and player. So
I haven't been there because I've never been a manager, but yes. I have definitely worked during happy hours, and those are not a happy time.
The irony.
Have you ever seen several mobile orders of 10 plus drinks come in at once?
I can't say.
I've seen the other half of that where they just pile up on the counter as people, don't pick up their orders.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also the line of 20 cups as you're pulling stickers out and putting them on the cups to try and help the people actually making the drinks get faster. You get the cups ready for them because you're the register person and you can't do anything right now. And you just try to stay out of the way.
Alright. So starting, we are missing our black and yellow knights.
We're missing the bees.
So I was kind of thinking that there are currently 2 threats, and they get called off to the other one, and we will hopefully be able to see how that story plays out next week. And for now, we left off with our team heading off to fight Mechlanoids for the first time. This battle takes place in sort of a nondescript plaza. In this plaza, we'll say it's a couple blocks from some sports stadium, and there is a tall statue of a team mascot, but it's meant to look like a trophy of a baseball bat and a few baseballs in say a mitt. And there are people running around as Mechlanoids in formations are chasing the people, destroying cars. A couple of them are stealing purses and causing sort of general mayhem.
Misdemeanors? Is this what they usually do? I thought they were supposed to be more... I mean, not that I'm complaining. I don't want to fight something that could potentially kill me.
I almost forgot.
Oh.
The way the rules work, y'all don't have the advancement yet that allows you to start with a token. So you do, unfortunately, have no tokens right now. So you'll have to use your turns to earn them.
So like even if there were some that were
Yes.
that we had in the previous session. Okay, poop. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna eat the piece of candy that I had as my token from the last session.
You had that for a week?
No, it's a different piece of candy. I just pulled it
I
out
was
before
like,
we
oh my
started to be like, and this is my token. Well, it's gone now. They're pizza slices.
Ooh.
Oh, is it just Mechlanoids or is Katos there?
It's just Mechlanoids right now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, was the thing you described that looked like a trophy, was that a Mechlanoid, or did my brain
That's
check
just
out?
a
Statue thing.
feature of the location.
Yeah.
Are there stairs, like tall stairs, anywhere nearby?
Yeah, of course. There's
Okay.
some.
Then I'm gonna have Albin. He's gonna run over and he's gonna like do that flip that all Power Rangers do over the stairs, and he's gonna land and he's just gonna run in the Mechanoids and he's punching and he's kicking. You can't see my feet, but imagine I'm kicking, and he's just not that it matters, but I'm doing the display instinctual fighting technique.
And that is your.
That's a
that
regular
is-
turn, so it
Okay.
doesn't really get me anything. I just wanted to say I was doing it. So yeah, so they see Albin just running in, and he's just like going at it.
So
Yeah.
Oh, and he's oh shoot, it's just we haven't morphed yet. So yeah, he's just punching. I was gonna say he has his halberd, but he does not. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what he's doing.
Cassie, are we supposed to just do that?
Yeah, I think so. Let's
You
help
hear-
Alvin out.
You hear him go, "Do something."
So are there also like, I'm gonna say human fleshy people running?
yeah,
I think
there
they
are people running around. They're fleeing the scene.
Yeah.
Are there any people doing like panicky like things where like they're like freaking out a little bit and they're not like quite evacuating properly and they're
What,
just
they're
kind of
hearing the headlights.
sort
Yeah.
of maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so Callisto is gonna run, do a couple of like weird jumpy things to get on top of like a parked car, and just shout, "Hey! Everybody, get somewhere safe! Don't stand around! Come on, you can do it!" She's basically. I don't want to have her literally yell the words "pay attention to me," but that's what she's doing. Because I feel
one,
like
standing on top of a car, two, having your arms spread, and three, yelling
"Hey!"
kind of like gives that. Yeah. So.
Oh no, I've been told I'm not supposed to yell.
Oh no.
I get told that all the time. Don't worry.
Okay.
I
can
can yell.
try. I can't promise anything, but I can promise to try.
I mean, you can say that Callisto yells and then speak the following.
Really into character.
Just real quick that this really works as your regular turn. You're on the car. You have take action, leaving yourself vulnerable as one of your regular turns, and I think that works really well for what you're doing.
I
Yes.
would like to run in and try to back Albin up.
I feel like. Wait, can you raise your hand in Zoom? Is that a thing? Well, there's reactions. Interesting.
But yeah, I'm gonna be like, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna rush in and be like, don't steal all the fun, Albin. Let me watch your back.
He's like, okay, just do something. He's like grabbing what he's trying to
I
throw.
mean, I'm saying
one.
that as I'm like punching a dude or whatever.
It was just like,
And I am trying to prove myself to another.
Okay. I think that makes sense.
Can I assume that I got a token for getting everyone's attention on me?
Was that one of your light turns?
It was saying it was pay attention to me. I think was the exact wording. Hold on.
Yeah, it's well, not in this case because
demand that
this
someone
is.
pay attention to you right this moment. Okay.
It's I don't think it. I think in this case it applies more to your regular turn. Take action, leaving yourself vulnerable because you're helping people get out rather than demanding. Where the move is more of demand someone's. As in, so like if you were taking Albin aside and being like, Albin, I need you to listen to what I'm telling you.
So it's not like an everybody look at me thing. It's more of like a you're not paying attention to me and I'm whiny.
And you have something to say.
Yeah.
It's whiny. God.
Teddy, I have a question.
Okay.
So there's a squad turn that says when the squad confronts danger to follow their principal colors present, gain a token. Does that apply to us?
It does. Thank you.
Okay,
I missed that one.
It's okay, because I saw that and I was like, seems like we're confronting danger here and we're following our principles.
Yes, it does. I missed that one. You're right. So
no worries. I just want to make sure because I feel like it would make sense that like we should already have a token to at least morph, and then have to get ones to do other things.
Right. So. Yeah, you're right. It does. In good spot on that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Albin's not morphed yet. He's still just because there's always got to be a scene of them just fighting whatever minions just unmorphed.
They're just mechlanoids. You can handle that, right?
Oh yeah, totally. No, he can for sure. He fights mechanoids for breakfast.
There's definitely I think definitely as Cassie runs in, there's also there's a scene of Albin getting like grabbed by two of them and pulled back for a moment, and then he breaks free and fights his way out, which is no.
Did you just do the mantis hands?
No, I was trying to do like the Karate Kid kick thing, but you can't. I can't like. I don't have room.
It reminds me of the mantis from Kung Fu Panda.
It was a crane. It was crane kick.
It reminded me of the mantis from Kung Fu Panda.
Okay, there we go. You all have a token.
Okay.
Thanks, Ted.
All right. So I am. Let me look at my moves here, because I also have moves.
You got those moves, sir. No. Oh my God, he's purring.
Cats usually do that.
He's purring so hard, and I'm trying to like hold his jaw still so he doesn't do anything particularly annoying.
So Callisto, you're up on this car, and a small squadron of these mechlanoids march up, and they take position, separating you from your teammates.
No.
Like around the car?
Yes.
Well, that's probably what they did for
How
you.
How tall are they?
Huh, that's a good question.
Like
Compared
probably
to the car.
about like 6 feet. Like their heads just come up barely over the car. They can't really like attack you or anything, but they're in between you and your teammates right now.
I want to use their heads like stepping stones.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh man.
Just like I'm a bounce.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Too many tabs.
Yeah, you so it's just temporarily setting yourself from your teammates, so you can do that. You can use their heads for stepping stones and
parkour. She does that. She'll shout parkour as she like jumps off of them. I imagine she like tries to launch herself off of one by like kicking it into another one.
What I'm imagining is like every step she takes is parkour, 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 parkour.
Yes.
I mean, Albin's not pleased. I mean, when is he ever? But
I mean, it's effective.
Yeah, I mean Artemis is pleased. I think Cassie's a little bit occupied right now.
yeah, Magic is very pleased. Albin is very displeased.
Sir, don't touch my sword.
Oh man.
Let her open her sword.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to let's see. Is there any kind of like is there anything that I could like pick up and kind of swing around like a weapon?
I mean, yeah, there's probably some things that were dropped, but it's not going to be anything like good. Like it's going to be like there's going to be like a backpack, maybe a purse or something, stuff that people panicking might drop.
Yeah.
Shopping bag or something.
Okay, then instead I think I am going to spend my token to transform now that danger has appeared.
Okay.
Oh, I was just wait till Kato shut up, but it's fine. Do whatever you want. Gotta say the thing. Gotta say the thing.
What's our catchphrase again?
I believe it was Millennium Knights Unleash the Dawn, or yeah.
I don't have it written down, but
was it Embrace or
Embrace the Dawn?
Embrace the Dawn. Okay.
All right. So yeah, I
Can I consume a token to transform at the same time?
Oh my god.
Go for it if you want.
It's not like transforming. It's not like transforming has a time limit.
No.
I just want it to be like synchronized.
Yeah. So
like you say the thing and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. So
say the thing.
I'm working on it. I'm describing the thing. So I put my wrists together because my like jewel is a bracelet, and I yell, "Millennium Knights, embrace the dawn!" And we get the. What was it? It was like a running, like we get the
animals,
pocket dimension. I'm running, and there's like a tiger spirit that kind of overlaps me, and then at the end, I don't know, I like kickflip a dude, flip kick. I do a flip and kick like a mechlanoid. A kickflip is a skateboarding
right?
thing. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, you could like knock over a mechlanoid, do a kickflip on the mechlanoid.
Oh
Just a creative curve.
I don't actually know how skateboarding works, so take that with a grain of salt.
Not like that.
No, I don't skateboard, but I can tell you not like that. Okay, so Callisto's doing the same thing.
Yeah. Her transformation is like more magical girl, glowing, sparkles shenaniganery.
Okay.
She ends like in a pose. I haven't figured out what her pose is yet, and I can't do it anyway because I have a cat on my lap. But she ends in a pose. And she immediately turns and chucks a dagger at a mechlanoid that's trying to sneak up on Albin.
Okay.
It's like,
So-
oh shit. Thanks. You just grabs a mechlanoid and throws it. Albin's
So-
not transformed yet. I just want to make that very clear.
Right.
Yeah,
Two
I
players
think
used,
Albin is having much less trouble than Cassie. Like Cassie was punching dudes, but
It wasn't
I think
doing much. You didn't have that fighting technique that you're.
yeah.
Okay. So, 2 players used a heavy turn, which means I can
Oh no.
take a couple of light turns. So I'm going to reveal a threat. There is in the plaza, a ways away, at a distance, is a monster that looks very similar to that statue, except for it's like a walking
The baseball
baseball bat.
statue?
Yep,
Oh,
with
okay.
and it has one arm, with a glove on
Oh my
it,
God.
and then I'm gonna alter the landscape, it drops one of the baseballs in front of its head and headbutts it,
Oh no.
and
That
it
is somehow worse
takes
than
out
what
some
I
of the
was thinking.
cars
Oh no.
that are parked on the street.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Property
Uh,
damage. Who's gonna
Vandalism.
pay for that? Asshole.
So is it within yelling distance?
Yeah, like how far away is it from us?
Well, she's yelling at it regardless, but
No, I'm just curious.
Probably like 20 or 30 feet. Like, it's at a good enough distance that its range attacks are effective.
Mhm.
Okay. So assuming that Albin is kind of done with his mechanoids, he's gonna kind of like stride forward ahead of the others, and he's like, "Who the hell are you?"
I'm Buster Buster! Come on, Rangers!
Would it be
Clister
night?
pipes up. We're not rangers. We're knights.
Or sorry, Knights. Knights, sorry, yep. This happened a lot this happened a lot the last time. Is it's so easy to just say Rangers instead
I
of...
think it's
Yeah.
almost cooler to say Rangers even though we're Knights. Oh my god, Buster. I'm busting up from that.
I'm just, I love this. I'm living my 6-year-old dream right now.
Yes, I know, me too. I'm
Hey,
just...
Mr. Buster Buster, or Miss Buster Buster, or Nick's Buster Buster, whichever you prefer. The point is, please don't do the property damage. Like, unless you're gonna pay for this. This shit's expensive, man.
Okay.
I would like to, Magic, did you want to do a thing?
Fuck it. So yeah, Alvin's just standing there and he's like, well, might as well get this over with. So, Millennium Knights, embrace the dawn, and he has the little ring on his finger he connects with his wrist. And so
He sounds
has the-
so, like, unimpressed.
No, that's just because yeah.
Just like, alright, Millennium Knights embrace the dawn, I guess.
No, that was just me because I don't like yelling. But so he's doing the cool yelling thing where it's all intimidating and cool. But like he is unimpressed because it's a walking baseball bat. So
Oh,
we
Buster,
get
Buster.
the other dimension. He's running. He's got that rhino going around him, and I think he gets the uniform and then the helmet, kind of little horns and stuff, and he kind of like slams his halberd down. And he's like, "Oh God, I gotta think of something good to say. What's a good one-liner?"
Sir.
Oh, I got
No.
one. Oh, I know how I want to say it. Why am I doing this to us? I just have a
Just
cool
do it.
one. All right, so he slams down and he says, "I guess we'll see who's gonna strike out."
Callista just groans. She started like piggybacking, sort of like, or like sitting on the shoulders of a mechlanoid, and is now like, poking it in the face to make it go different directions. She's like, "This is my steed now."
Can I charge toward the, can I charge toward Buster heading into danger without my squad? Or are they too close for that to count?
They're far enough away for that to count. If
Okay.
you're charging
Callisto
after
is
Buster
definitely not.
while your teammates
Yeah.
are fighting mechlanoids, I think that's
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take a couple of turns here because one for Albin using a heavy turn, and then I will also used a light turn, which means I can use a heavy turn. So
Oh no.
as you run towards Buster, he tries to do the thing where he hits a ball at you, but you close the distance, and he's better at a distance. That is his
Okay.
light turn, and he misses you. It,
Okay.
sails over, and yeah, you're fine. But then as you get closer, he uses the glove to ensnare you.
Okay. So I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how baseball works.
Wait, so does Buster Buster have Cassie? Sorry, I was trying to look
Yeah,
at the thing.
yeah. Has Cassie trapped with the big baseball glove.
Okay.
Question is, are there still baseballs in that glove?
There's still one baseball in that glove.
Fun. Please don't get crushed.
Okay, so Alvin's gonna rush forward. I don't know if that's take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. I don't know if it counts or if it matters since it's just a regular turn. And he's going to take his halberd and he's gonna try and like jam it into the middle of the bat to try and like push it back to hopefully knock Cassie loose.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be your regular turn of leaving yourself vulnerable. As you do this, a couple of mechlanoids rush over, and they're probably yelling. Since they're sentient, they're probably yelling, "Protect Buster, Buster!" And they run over to try to like push you
Right,
away.
the
And they start
mechlanoids are like
attacking
the
you.
Roger bots, right?
Oh no. Well, considering all they can say is Roger, Roger, I don't know how sentient that makes them.
Buster, Buster! Buster, Buster!
Yeah, so he's gonna try and just kind of jam it so like to where Buster goes like sprawling back and will like drop Cassie, and then if that's successful and hopefully before the mechanoids get to him, he's just gonna kind of grab her under the arm and just kind of stand her up and be like, "Come on, let's go." Well, I mean, obviously hold on, back up. I need to calm down. He's gonna be like, "Hey, are you okay?" And he's like, got her by the arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and be like, yeah, I'm good, thanks.
And he pats her on the back, and he's like, "All right, let's go." And then, obviously, gonna have to deal with the mechanoids that just are coming for him. So
yeah. What's Callisto doing right now?
Oh dear.
You good?
Okay, I'm back. Cool. Oh, just everything froze briefly, so...
Oh,
Did something happen?
we're just asking what you're doing.
Yeah. What's Callisto doing right now?
Riding around on a mechlanoid, throwing daggers at the remaining ones, if there are any.
Love that. I love that.
Yeah. There's always a few helping. Especially right now.
So if they start rushing towards Buster, then her mechlanoid probably also starts rushing towards Buster, and she's like, "Whoa!"
What I imagine is like, so she's riding on the mechlanoid's shoulders, and then she kind of has it by the head and will like hold it forward if she wants it to run, and it's kind of like, oof.
It's like a joystick.
Yeah. So she's like, whoop. So.
If you want to make this your light turn and exhaust your taking definitive action, I'd say that most of the mechlanoids are down, but you're going to be a little exhausted, but that'll get you a token as well.
Oh, like if I just like take down most of the mechlanoids that can't protect the Buster?
Yeah. It'll be taking definitive action, but then your character will be exhausted within the narrative.
I mean, sure, I guess.
I mean, it's always cool to get tokens.
It's not... I mean, that means that she gets a heavy turn, but also...
Well, we kind of need those if we need to get our mechs, so you never know.
It's all about give and take.
True.
Yeah, that's what this game is all about if you think about it.
If I'm exhausted, do I have to fall off my mechlanoid, or can I just like kind of
rest?
Like, I'm tired.
Just like prop yourself up on
Prop my chin on top of the mechlanoid's head.
Just kind of like got your arms like around the neck and your chin's just resting on the head. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm tired. I think I might have pulled my shoulder a little bit. Ooh,
So
ow.
unless there's a specific reason why we weren't able to deal with the mechanoids that surrounded us when I hit Buster,
No.
Albin's gonna kind of like put his hand around the bat of Buster. He's like, "Where's General Katos? Where's Madame Helios? Tell me!"
Callisto's like, I'm resting. Please don't shout.
I think. You know what? I think I'm gonna use that heavy turn I have available, and Buster's gonna go, "I'm never gonna tell you," and he pushes you back, and then he withdraws.
Okay.
Okay, so he's running.
Yeah, he's running. He's going to teleport away, without his objective.
And then like so he's if there's like a car nearby or something heavy, he's gonna kick it. And he's like, "Shit!" And then like he just has like he has his halberd kind of just behind his head. He's like holding
Whoever's
it.
doing the louds, I got a budding headache. Can you not?
So he's gonna take it and he's gonna spin it, and then it's just kind of evaporate in a shard of light. And he's just gonna like.
I
He's
feel
just
like she's
walking around.
transformed from tiredness. Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah, I think. It's definitely happened.
Oh yeah,
before.
it's definitely a thing.
Like they got their asses whooped and then they like demorphed. So yeah, so he spins his staff and it disappears, and he's going to make his way over to Callisto, and he's actually gonna take off his helmet. He's gonna kind of have it underneath his arm like they do. And he's gonna kneel down. He puts his hand on her shoulder. He's like, "Hey, are you all right?"
Why are you kneeling? She's on top of a 6-foot beam.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought I'd fallen. Okay.
No.
So he's gonna take off his helmet and he's gonna like look up. He like kind of puts. I think he can put his hand like on her knee, but he's
on like a knee, right?
Knee,
Yeah,
yeah.
but he's awkward about it. He's not comfortable doing this, but he's like, "Hey, are you all right?"
I've got a headache, and I'm definitely gonna hurt tomorrow. But I am.
He
good.
says, "Look, you did great."
This is
I'm telling
Charlie.
you.
She has named the Mechlanoid Charlie.
You cannot keep the Mechlanoid.
But Charlie.
The professor would not.
She, like nods the Mechlanoid's head for a little.
No, she shakes its head, right?
She's like on top of it, and she like pushes it down and up with her own chin.
So he's
so it's like yes, nice.
He's like, "Callisto, the professor would not be okay with us keeping a Mechlanoid." And he kind of looks at Cassie for like.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Callisto, don't these things like try to kill us? Isn't that like their whole shtick?"
Not this one.
What is it doing?
Not since
like,
I
is it
landed on
following
its
everything he
head.
does?
I think
Or is
this
it trying to
one
what?
is damaged, so it's malfunctioning.
Okay.
So
fair.
it's like it's not trying to attack
She's
anybody,
like, not since it
but
landed.
it's
Not since
clearly
I landed
broken.
on its head.
It's clearly broken, and is barely staying upright.
Yeah.
Alright. So he's gonna put his helmet back on, and he's just gonna do the whole power down because I just love the idea of doing that.
Yeah.
So and
I
he
bet
just
I could get into its code and make it like a good house servant.
and he looks at Cassie as if to say like, "This is how you do it,"
Yeah.
because he's had to be teaching him. So
Yeah. I'm going to so yeah, I will also do the power down. And then I will put a hand out to Callisto and be like, "Hey, you need some help getting down?"
No,
I don't know if
I'm
I don't know how
good.
much I don't know how much longer Charlie's going to be on his feet. Its feet? Its feet.
it's fate.
Charlie, do you have pronoun preferences?
I bet she like nods it.
No, she doesn't actually. She's asking for an
okay.
actual opinion right now.
It doesn't say anything. It just kind of it like buzzes like bah, bah.
Okay, how about this? 1 buzz for yes, 2 buzz for no. Can we call you they?
It buzzes like
Don't
4 or
encourage
5
it.
times.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no.
I'm just gonna look up at Callisto and be like, I think your method might be a little bit flawed.
Um,
Well, it can understand language. I mean, I might have broke its processor now that I'm thinking about it.
so Alvin's
Yeah.
actually gonna he's gonna hold out his comm. He's like,
Charlie,
Professor, do
can
you
you
have any sight of
understand me?
Buster anywhere? We lost him. I'm assuming they have a
This is
comm.
just babbling at Charlie while you're doing that.
So,
No sightings. Looks like he went back into hiding.
all right. Do you want us to head back to base, or should we stay and just in case he comes back?
I think you're clear to head back to base for now.
Okay, forward, Charlie.
I think as you do that, that's when Charlie slowly collapses.
Oh no.
If Cassie won't, Alvin will kind of try and like either catch her or break her fall, or
Oh,
something.
Cassie definitely tries to catch her.
Okay, then I'll let Cassie do that then.
Whoop. Hi.
Is it like
Hi.
is it like a trust fall thing where you got your arms like around her shoulders?
I think it's up to Kat. I think it's up to Kat how Callisto gets caught.
I feel like she's falling backwards off of it while it's collapsing, so I'm trying to imagine how that would work. Like, if you're from the side, you'd probably catch her, like, shoulders and knees.
Oh,
But
like, right
if you're in
up her- right up her-
front, you'd probably catch, like, by the back or the waist or something. Does that
Mhm.
make sense?
I don't know. We'll go with the side catch, I guess. Is that cool?
Hi.
Okay. Okay.
Like, hey, is this the point where I say I told you so, or?
I mean, you did say Charlie was gonna fall apart, but, like, I think they're still on. Oh, they didn't like they. Shit. Charlie didn't like they.
Let's how about this? Are you good enough to walk?
Probably.
Yeah, because I can only
It's
carry
just my
you or
arms that
Charlie.
hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. And she like starts like wiggling her legs and trying to get down.
Okay.
The mention of bringing Charlie back has instantly made her happier.
Yeah. So I let Callisto down, and I will hoist Charlie up over my shoulder. I have no idea how successful it will be in fixing it, in repairing it in any way, but I will carry Charlie back.
Well, Callisto's like major in college before she took like several gap years was going into computer science
Oh my
and
god.
tech. So
Oh my god.
this is why she's very interested in the mechlanoids, because she's like, ooh, robots.
Robots and they talk.
Talking
I'll,
robots. Potential
you
working
can-
AI.
Carry it back. I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah.
But when you get it back to the base, I think the professor's like, "Oh, good, you brought one back so I can study it."
Alvin's just like,
This is Charlie.
Yeah. I like put the
Charlie
mech
does not.
on the table.
Okay, either Charlie did not understand my question, or Charlie does not like they/them pronouns.
So-
I'm not sure because I think I broke Charlie's language processor when I fell on Charlie's head.
Alvin's just like
Do you mean
rubbing
when
the
you
back of his
used
neck
his
like this,
parkour
and
steps?
No, I flipped off of a different one and fell on Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I noticed that when I leaned forward to get my balance, that Charlie walked forward, and then I gently pulled Charlie's head back into place, and then Charlie went backwards, and I was like, oh, interesting.
Professor, I'm really confused about Buster's purpose here. I mean, Madame Helios is a lot smarter than that. I mean, there must have been something else she was planning.
There was so much
Or-
property damage.
Maybe she sent General Kato somewhere else and we were distracted. This doesn't sit right with me.
I mean, we did split into two groups. Maybe Riley and Mocha, like, went after whatever the real thing is, or maybe there's a secret hidden third option. I am loopy.
I'm gonna sit Callisto down.
You're right, but I don't know what it is. We didn't spot any of the other General Katos or Madame Helios in the city, but we're looking.
I really want to put this purse in somehow because real life Yuxi got me this as a Valentine's gift.
Oh, cute.
She's got me several Valentine's gifts, and another one came in the mail today, and I haven't opened it yet.
Oh.
The other one is a little plushy cup noodle thing with a Velcro on the side, and it's got one of those kitty rolls on the inside, so you could unvelcro it and take the cat out, and then put the cat back in and Velcro it back up.
That's adorable.
Anyway, so.
Cup noodles. Anyways.
Okay, so
Do you think we can get Charlie working again?
I don't.
Not like working in like
important
the
right now.
bad murder way,
Okay.
but working in like the can talk way, because like that would be really cool.
Callisto, I think we have more important things to worry about at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, nothing's actively attacking us, and Charlie's injured, so.
Is it an injury if they're a robot? Anyway,
Yes.
I think between
They are
you.
Charlie is a conscious being, and she's gonna start mumbling to herself on like robot rights.
Callisto, I think between you and the professor, you two could probably figure that out. I don't really know much about robots or like
Robots are
how
so
to make.
cool.
Right.
Okay. You can tell me about them. You can tell me all about them later.
Okay.
But right now we should maybe
Headache.
try to figure out how to stop Buster, because
I mean, he has to show up again because he disappeared, which, again, I cannot state enough how unusual that is.
Is there any like energy signal shenanigans that we could like use? I don't know. They do that kind of thing in like anime sometimes, where like the people show up and they used like it looked like he teleported. So like, don't those have energy signatures or something?
Alvin kind of crosses his arms and he just goes, "Professor?"
It sounds like a sci-fi trope. That's a sci-fi trope.
Like I said, we're searching. Tex is on it right now, and I can help. We'll have to let you know when we know something. Until then, there's not much we can do.
All right.
I don't know if I want to go take more meds or not. That was out of character, by the way. I have a legitimate headache right now.
Oh no.
And I'm not sure if it's like a getting into character thing, like I got a sympathy headache or something, because it did start right around the time where I said that Callisto like did the exhaustion thing.
Probably. All right. I guess coffee, anyone?
Sure. Unless
Sure.
that'll cause Callisto to spiral.
Yeah, I was gonna say sorry, Callisto.
I mean, I'm not working today, so.
All
Or
right.
did you mean like? And she just kind of stops and like stares off into space and then goes. I don't remember what I was talking about.
Should
Yeah, let's get you some coffee.
I like tea.
All right, we'll get
Tea it is.
you
Tea it
something
is.
in you.
And she like stands up and like stumbles briefly, and then like goes, "I'm good."
Do you need help?
Nope. I just my legs briefly they didn't get the message as quickly as I hoped. I'm
Right.
good now.
What is it? So what's this place called again? The
Lunar Cafe? Are we going to Lunar?
That was his plan.
Cool.
He's not trying to see Melanie. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. He would never do that.
Yeah.
Do they have history?
Did you not know that? We talked about it the first episode. Yeah, they used to. Did we not discuss that?
Not really what it was, just that they knew each other. I thought it wasn't clear whether like Melanie was
Right,
like also one of the knights, or if like they had a
Gotcha,
little,
okay.
you know,
I wasn't sure
dabbling.
how
you
much
know?
we had discussed about that. Okay, I will say nothing then, and we will continue to the cafe.
Callista's gonna like giggle to herself with like, Albut's like, yeah, I was planning on going to Luna. And she's like,
Like, I mean, yeah.
she
it's
goes
pretty
over to
close.
Cassie, Melanie's working today.
Okay. I don't really know Melanie that well, but like,
No, but like,
cool.
I think they had a thing.
Oh
I think
yeah.
I think they. I don't know if they still have a thing or not, but like, Mel's was like, was acting weird when he came in earlier, last time.
Oh, they're made for each other then.
Oh, also, I don't know if we were going to explore this now, but I remember Teddy mentioning that neither Melanie nor Sydney acted weird when we were talking about the stones
Yeah.
originally, so I don't know if that was something that we wanted to explore today or at some point. Anyway, so yeah, cafe, go. Ready.
Yeah, actually, when you get there, you get there before Melanie's shift, and she's there a little early, and she's
As you do sometimes.
on her laptop, just typing. She's at like a one of them standing tables that's by the window, and she's on her laptop. There's like 5 or 6 people in there. It's not very busy. You don't know who's behind the counter. It's just it's people that we haven't met before.
So basically they are not named NPCs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to make one of them Steve?
I
What?
wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
What?
Steve is the guy who like ditched during
Oh.
the rush
Yeah.
hour last week. She's like,
Oh,
I've got
Yeah.
to kill Steve.
no.
Steve is Callisto's sworn enemy for life.
Good to know. What if Steve is
Um,
Madame Helios in disguise? No.
No.
I shall defeat
Um,
them with minor inconveniences.
Unless it's important, I feel like that we're gonna get a table to where, or at least Albin's gonna accidentally sit down in a way to where like either he's making eye contact with Melanie or he can see Melanie because I'm here for that good drama shit. So,
Yeah, I think
He sits
you know what?
down without really. I feel like Cassie and Callisto would like try and like
get into where he has to.
subtly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I
And then
think
Callisto
Cassie,
would like pretend to notice Melanie after they settle and be like, Mel's.
As soon
Hi.
as you say that, he's just like, it's not that obvious, but he's just like,
Yeah. Cassie will turn to Albin and be like, "So, coffee's on me. What do you want?"
I'm sorry, what?
You can stay here. I'm just gonna get some.
No,
Get
no,
us some
it's fine.
coffee.
I can.
No. Really.
Let her. It was our first successful mission. Let the leader treat us.
You know what? You're right. Good lord, I don't drink coffee. What do coffee people drink?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, what type
I
of
feel like-
person do you think Albin would go for? Like something sweeter or something bitter, or something with all of the espresso?
Okay, so just to go with color, it's gotta be something white chocolate.
Okay,
Oh my
white
God.
chocolate mocha.
Sure. Yeah, I
I
think
would
that's
Got some
that-
espresso. Got some white chocolate. Got some latte milk goodness.
Yeah,
Usually
so
comes with whipped cream.
Cassie absolutely looks at him and goes, "All right, so like black coffee, right?" And then he has like a specific order that is not that, and
Right,
she's
yeah.
definitely like taken aback for a moment and be like, "Oh, yeah, okay, cool."
Just like white chocolate mocha, extra shot.
Yeah. He has this thing worked out because I feel like he has like a fancy machine at home that will make this kind of. I don't know how coffee works. Anyway, so
Extra shot, extra foam.
so assuming Cassie's
Hold
gone,
the whip.
he probably has to at some point like give like an awkward kind of like half wave to Melanie.
Well,
Just kind of
Callisto's like Mel's, so
Yeah.
she probably looked up from her laptop.
and he's just like, oh,
just real quick, as Cassie walks up to the board, there was always there's like a special silver Millennium Night drink, but there's already a red, white, and pink drink on the board.
Red,
incredible.
white, pink, black, yellow, or like
I think
just red, white, and pink.
I think for now it's just the red, white, and pink.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay, can I make the pink drink?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you
You're
want the
not
pink,
working.
you're not working. You can.
No,
but
no,
if
no,
you,
no, no. Like, can I, as in cat, make up?
Oh,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
pink-
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's a venti strawberry lemonade with light lemonade, extra strawberry base, 4 pumps of raspberry,
Oh my,
extra strawberry scoops with strawberry puree drizzled on top.
oh my god.
Swirled, not shaken. And light ice.
Okay.
And now you know what I made when I was a barista at Starbucks.
Oh my god, truly.
That is. Oh man.
I feel like you
gotta,
have way too much power as a Starbucks barista, just the things you can make and the things you can do for people.
Oh my god, we used to make somebody I worked with used to make ice cream with the Frappuccino machine.
That's rad as hell.
Okay.
God, why didn't my
hey.
wife do that?
Anyways, so yeah, awkward wave ensues toward Melanie. He's thinking, thank God they're not calling her over.
Mel's, come. I need to tell you about Charlie. And I don't want to keep shouting because that'll annoy the people that are working right now.
All right, so he goes like. I think he's shaking his
Yeah,
head.
Melanie will closes her laptop to walks over to your table and she doesn't sit down, but she looks at Albin while talking to Callisto as Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Charlie is my Mecha Meloid. Okay, so like we had a fight today. Did you see it? Was it on the news?
Oh
You
my
okay,
god,
Alvin?
I am so sorry. He's like looking, he's side-eyeing Cassie, like, I'm just sorry, there's something in my throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I think Charlie is what Callisto named that one robot that Pink was riding.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we saw it on the news, right?
Yeah, that was really something.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you know like I have like tech interests, right? So like based off of like what I saw on the news, wink. I think that like
winked?
yes, she's a little bit loopy. I'm imagining that she like bonked her head on something, like a little bit, not enough to cause any permanent damage, but enough that and also like the post adrenaline exhaustion crash sort of thing, just is making her real loopy. So she's just like, based on what I saw on the news, I think that like when Pink like landed on Charlie, like a bunch of like the processing units got damaged because like Pink was like moving it around using the head like a joystick, which is real neat, but also it didn't seem to make any sort of like talking afterwards. Like the language processors are probably busted, but like I think maybe you could, fix that up. If I had access to it, which I totally don't. But I think it would be cool. I'm excited. But I'm not, if hypothetically excited.
I think I come back with our coffee order at this point.
Okay.
Anyway, so just like at this point, Alvin is just kind of rubbing his forehead.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go to
like
work
she's,
soon,
like-
but I was really hoping that we could talk later, Albin. Is it okay if I give you my number?
Yes.
It is absolutely, yes.
Yeah, you should definitely give Albin your number.
I promise that it's not like a breach of professionalism because I will occasionally give my number to friends too, so it's good. It's great.
Are they always like this?
I
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
think I'm not always like this. I think I hit my head. My head feels funky. I've got a headache. Oh, Mels, do you have any painkillers?
No, I didn't bring any with me. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I'll get some eventually.
I'm gonna be like, hey,
Professor
Callisto,
didn't
why
have
don't we do you wanna go check? Let's go get you some painkillers.
Okay, Albany, hold down the fort.
And I will take Callisto to the nearest
I feel like if it's anything like the Starbucks I work at, there is a pharmacy within like a 3-minute radius walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say we go to the nearest DVS.
I'm sorry, you're saying incorrect things. It's Rite Aid or CVS. Oh, DVS because
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I thought it was like some other country or.
Yeah, no, we go to the local Bright Help.
No, we go to the local DWT.
Okay, you know what? This is okay. You know what? Too much. Anyway,
or the local floor reds.
Okay. So Albin is kind of like sitting up as straight in his chair as he can, like doesn't really know where to look, so he's kind of just like, I don't know. He doesn't know what he doesn't. I don't know how else to describe it. He doesn't.
Just looking everywhere except Melanie.
Yeah, just like
He's like, wow, look at those light fixtures.
that's a nice boulder. Melanie, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I know it's been a while. I didn't mean to lose touch with you, but it's good. It's
These
really
things
good.
happen.
I hope we can reconnect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Sorry.
I'm a terrible influence.
The eyebrows are just too strong.
Good lord, I can't even think how to speak. Oh, good
So-
lord.
Just because you have plenty of little turns and moves, is part of the reason that it's difficult for Albin to talk right now because Albin's reliving memories of a difficult event?
Oh, you know what? Yes. I just had a yep. You know what? I think that things broke bad for them after his injury. So yes, I think that he definitely is reliving memories of a difficult event if you are referring to my light turn.
Yes.
So he's just kind of thinking, like, I'm not going to go into too much detail until he runs into Madame Helios, but yeah, he's thinking about that.
So
Okay.
Melanie writes down her number on a napkin and says, "Sorry, I do gotta start work, but I'm excited to talk to you later."
And he kind of starts like just folding the napkin up as neatly as he can. He's just like, yeah, puts in his jacket pocket. He's like, I should probably go check on the others, make sure they're not causing trouble or getting into trouble, or make sure trouble's not involved. And he is going to kind of just
It seems like completely blanking on the fact that they told him to hold down the fort.
probably does that. He probably stands up and he's like, oh, right, they wanted me to stay here. I guess I'll see you around, Melanie. And he kind of just like takes his drink and just takes a long sip.
She gives a little wave and turns around and heads behind the counter. Does a conversation of any kind happen between Callisto and Cassie while they're on their trip?
She's like still a little bit woozy. So she's like, I'm sorry, I forgot we're supposed to be secret.
I mean, maybe like at the very least, don't just like yell it in the middle of a coffee shop. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah.
I think Melanie's cool. I don't know what the deal is with that, but she seems cool about it. Maybe she already knew because of Albin.
Sydney was cool too, wasn't she?
I guess so. Yeah.
Sydney was when I had the glowy thing. They were both like. I mean, I don't remember that well because I was more focused on the glowy thing, but I don't remember them being weird about it.
Yeah, they weren't. Anyway, headache medicine some Gatorade? You're a little
Fruit
woozy.
punch.
Fruit punch. All right. Is that the red one?
Yes.
All right. So I will get Callisto a like a travel pack of like
Like,
ibuprofen or something,
yeah.
you know, some kind of headache medicine and a large red Gatorade.
Ibuprofen or acetaminophen? Ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm. And you know, just like hand it off. Be like, you sure you're okay? You seem like, should we get you checked out by a doctor?
I don't think so. I just kind of get like this sometimes when like adrenaline highs wear off. It's also happened like when I have real intense motorcycle shenanigans. Like I was in a motorcycle once like half a year ago and like I nearly crashed in the wall and it was like real like hype and then when I got off I just couldn't stop giggling.
I gotta be honest, that's rad as hell.
It was so cool. And she's just gonna pop 2 ibuprofen and take a swig of the Gatorade and be like, fruit punch.
All right.
We should go see how Albin and Mel's are doing.
Probably really awkwardly.
I mean, Mel's is better than Albin at talking to people. So
Yeah, but it's Albin.
yeah, that makes it difficult.
Oh my god.
All right, so I think we head back.
So we like
hey.
walk back in and Albin's sitting by himself and Melanie's behind the counter.
I think so, yeah.
So by the way, I'm going to count this as solving someone's problem. So Cassie gets a token, and also, for a special turn, and also I didn't realize this was a pink move earlier. So
Confiding in people?
no, show a soft spot for the wrong person or at the wrong time.
Charlie!
So you got a token for that.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was just genuinely wanted to pet Charlie.
Oh my god, the others
I
are...
just am pink.
So it says when I take on solving someone else's problem, they gain a token. So
Oh,
so
they
who-
receive a token. Sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
so I have 3?
So
Or-
Albin,
or
like
no,
Albin
no,
gets a
wait.
token, or does Callisto
think
get a
Callisto
token?
Callisto
token.
gets a token.
Okay.
I want to eat these now, but I can't.
Restrain yourself, you can do it. Yeah, so I think that if it's cool, the others walk in and just like Albin's just kind of got like his elbows on the table and he's holding his drink in his hands and he's staring intensely at it.
Callisto like wanders over and is like, so, what secrets of the universe does your cup hold?
And he's just like, what?
You were staring at your cup like it contained the secrets of the universe.
Oh, he kind of like lets go and just kind of sets it down on the table. He's like, oh, nothing exciting. Are you feeling better? Did you get to the store okay?
Yep. I have some fruit punch Gatorade. I have some painkillers. I'm like slowly coming down out of the like adrenaline high woozy state.
Word hair, figure yourself out. I'm sorry, I've been messing with it all night. It's being ridiculous. So
It
he's
happens.
just like, good. That's good to hear.
Did anything happen while we were out?
He just kind of just grabs the napkin and kind of just like waves it a little bit.
The boy
Just
got it.
kind of shoves it back in his pocket and he's just waving it on. He's like, he actually kind of gets like a more serious look on his face as like you guys are talking about Melanie because it's making him think about everything again. He's just like, yeah, it's. Yeah, he actually like kind of looks at his leg for a second and he's just like,
Okay. Yeah, it's So
Let's just gonna like be briefly serious for like completely serious for a moment and be like, hey, if you ever want to talk, I'm here.
thank you, but I'm not ready yet.
That's okay. I said
Totally
when you,
cool,
if you
man.
want it, not right now. I mean, if you want it right now. Like,
I-
you know what? I'm gonna.
He says, I guess I should mention we were together before, and he kind of just gestures
The
towards
whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And afterward, I was not in the right headspace, let's just say, and did not go well with
That's understandable.
her. So
Well,
Well, it was a traumatic loss, and that affects people in not fantastic ways. So
yeah. But I mean, it seems like you two, like, jokes aside, it seems like there's some tension, but like you're talking, and that's good.
yeah, just well, being a hero, sometimes you kind of have to keep all of, and he kind of holds up his ring. He's like, all of this separate from that, and he kind of like gestures toward Melanie. He's like, it doesn't mix very well. Does that get me a token? Defining what it means to be a hero.
Yeah.
Yes. So he's just like, I'm not saying that you can't have friends or loved ones. It's just that don't be surprised if some people don't take it too well when you have to leave suddenly, or you come back bruised and beaten or exhausted for no reason. I just
All right. Well,
something to be on the
I mean,
lookout for. So
it's I think. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's gonna be that much of a challenge. Like my friends already know that I can be a little bit of a flake, so I don't think that they'd be that shocked if I was like, "Hey, got a dip." But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe some people will like the dark and mysterious thing,
it's okay. Okay.
Alvin, I'm kidding. I appreciate it, man.
Right. No, I guess I could learn to take a joke every once in a while, huh?
It's okay.
I'm sorry, my mother is watching something in the other room, and I just heard a loud scream.
It's probably the start of a Supernatural episode.
Yeah.
Oh, she's watching a Japanese musical about the Bakumatsu era.
Oh. That
And
also
how
explains
the Tokugawa government has music that brainwashes people, and then the protagonists are trying to form a rock band because
Oh yeah, it's Bakumatsu Rock.
Bakumatsu rock. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, listen up, nerds.
I think
She's watching the stage musical because we originally got into it because Kimaru is
Yeah.
the boy, and I was just like, yes, Kimaru.
After
Anyway.
this, heart to heart, Alvin kind of keeps his attention on the TV. If there's, assuming there's a TV, like, and hoping
Yeah.
it's on the news just in case, like, they say, "Hey, Mechonoid's attacking," or "Hey, Buster," or "Hey, General Kados." So he's just kind of, I think it's just something he does at this point. He just keeps an eye on the news because if
Constant vigilance.
the professor or Tex can't let him know in time, the news certainly will because they're nosy like that.
Is he the type that like follows various like local hashtags on Twitter and is like
Huh.
constantly re-updating his
Is
feed
he,
to
like,
try to get like Millennium Nights
Youth
news?
savvy enough.
He's like my age or a little bit older.
I'm poking slight fun at the whole like he's got like grumpy old grandpa energy. Alvin has grumpy grandpa energy.
I never intended for him to be like that. It just did. Yeah.
Okay, we love him anyway.
You know what he probably has? He probably has alerts on his phone if certain hashtags are brought up. So like Mechanoids, monster.
Oh, if they hit like trending in the area or something.
Yeah. So like monster, Mechanoids, Kados, Madame Helios.
Yeah.
Are probably the 4 big ones.
Okay, makes sense.
Callista's like going back and forth between her fruit punch Gatorade and her strawberry monstrosity.
Oh, that's so much sugar. That's so much sugar.
It's also a decent chunk of caffeine if they like make them like the way that Starbucks does, because Starbucks the strawberry acai lemonades have a decent chunk of caffeine in them. Yeah, yeah.
It's the drug that keeps the world going.
All right. And I think this is the moment where your communicator buzzes, and it's
Mhm.
text. We got something. Can you come back?
And then he just like stands up from his
Ooh.
chair and just kind of like,
Yeah,
Uh,
totes.
and he's just like, all right, let's go.
Got a text
Um,
on our smartwatch.
Well, it was a. Well, I'm assuming it's that. It's got to be that classic scene of where it's just like, God, I can't think of the sound that the Mighty Morphin.
It's something like doot doot. No, that's Kim Possible.
I was literally thinking Kim Possible.
I confuse them all the time.
Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't.
And now my brain is going da 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 da.
Nope, that's.
But yeah, it does the little badoop badoops. And so we all
Wait, hold on.
walk into the corner of the not juice bar TM as a definitely inconspicuous group.
Okay, I'm gonna play it for myself for a second because I'm. Is this it? Okay, really? Ads. Just keep going. Sorry, I need it. My brain will not allow me to function until
I feel. So we're headed back to the
the lab.
to the
to the-
lab, to the
Yeah.
base.
Oh, so we can get that. There's one computer screen dedicated to the little voice waves, and text and the professor are having a conversation when you walk in. And there is a paused security video, but of course for some reason it's in like super high definition that most security cameras aren't. But
And
Zoom it in.
Oh, it's like boop 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 boop. It's almost a Nickelodeon one, but I'm getting that.
Almost. Yeah.
My brain is
How
a
many 90s
soundboard.
references can we cram
I
into
didn't
one
mean to.
episode?
I didn't even mean to like do that. Anyway, so I'm sorry. So she's talking to who?
text.
Text. Okay. Let's give us a visual description. I think this is the first time we're seeing him.
We're not
I-
seeing
you-
text. We're
you're
getting
not- you-
voice waves on
Oh.
a
Yeah,
computer
there's
screen.
this computer screen with little voice waves.
Oh, with like the little like the line that like.
Yep.
Okay, got you.
When
Oh,
you when,
it's just beeps of Go-Go Power Rangers. That's literally. Yeah,
That's
it's just
Nickelodeon.
that.
I'm literally thinking of Karen from SpongeBob with the plankton and the computer. Anyway.
His computer wife.
His computer wife, yes. Okay, you did find it. Okay.
text goes we you were right, Albin. Buster was a distraction. And the video starts playing, and on the security camera footage is
Magic security.
General Kados and Madam Helios come into view. Between them carrying some sort of mechanical device. You can't really tell what it is, but it has various electrical and mechanical parts. And it looks kind of bulky, and they kind of off-screen hand it to some mechlanoids who run off with it.
Okay. He says, Tex, what do we know about this thing?
It seems to be some kind of weather machine. What their plan with it is, we don't know, but it seems it needs a power source. So whatever the second step is, they're going to be trying to steal there's a powerful experimental battery being developed at
Pear?
yeah you know what, that works. Pear
What?
yeah, Pear Development
The
Labs.
Pear
They have a powerful experimental battery they're working on for I don't know, electrical cars or something, and well, we're pretty sure they're
then
gonna
that's
try
probably Edison.
they're
I'm terrible.
first off, Edison couldn't make an electric car battery. That's why we don't have electric cars yet. That's just a random fact I know. Sorry.
No, I was making a joke off of Tesla, though.
I couldn't tell if this was in character or out of character, and I was very confused if Tex was getting sassy or not. I was not sure.
Maybe.
What was I gonna say?
Oh my
Wait,
God.
when you say weather machine, you mean like things that the cloud seeding shenanigans to make?
Yeah, like cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yes.
I was thinking cloudy with a chance of hail, but
Well, yeah.
Guys. Okay,
Yes,
so
Alvin?
so Alvin says,
power source.
so where are Katos and Madame Helios in all of this? Are they just handing this off and they're out of here, or they're just gonna let Buster handle this weather machine, or
I think Buster was supposed to bust stuff up so they could steal the weather machine. He seemed
Yeah, I
much
mean,
more interested in
Buster
being
was-
loud and causing property damage than doing anything else.
Buster was a distraction. It seems you, like I said, you were right, and they stole this, but I don't know what their next move is,
we
not
need to
yet.
get to Pair Technologies. That was that the name?
Yes.
Okay. All right. He says, well, then we need to get to Pair Technologies now and hopefully beat the Mechanoids there and see if we can get that battery back. Or I guess
Well,
no,
it's-
we'll protect the
protect
battery,
it.
destroy the weather machine.
Yeah,
Alvin
that's
knows what he's saying. Magic does not.
that's
feel-
that's a
I feel
good
like
plan.
the people they stole the weather machine from will try to sue us if we break it.
What are they gonna do? Sue a superhero?
Do we have like? Can you do that? I mean, I know they like sued like
Callisto,
Batman in that one movie, and
I don't think we count as vigilantes. Do we? They never mentioned that ever. They were just like, okay, the Power Rangers are here. Like, they're not vigilantes.
are
Wait.
that's a good Professor. Are we state sanctioned?
Oh my god.
Callisto, I don't think that. Is that really the question we need to be asking ourselves right now? There's like aliens
no.
attacking us.
No, we're not. We don't work for the government.
I
But
just
they
don't
mostly
want to
just
get
accept
sued.
our help.
Okay, I can't afford that right now.
I mean, unless you go around telling everybody that you're a Power Ranger, I don't think you have much to worry about.
Coffee shop. Sorry. Continue, Professor. So sorry.
Yeah, Callisto, I think the whole secret identity thing is also to protect
Charlie? You said coffee shop, and she thought of Charlie.
Callisto, we've been gone for like 2 hours.
Charlie's in pieces right now, as the professor's been repairing him. He's fine. A work in progress. But we had
Let me know if you need any help. We should go to Paratech, though, right?
Yeah.
I want to work.
Yeah,
with
I think that's a good plan.
Responsibilities.
And
Fine.
so while you all have this conversation, and nobody's watching the screen, in the background, the security camera footage just kept playing. Nobody paused it. And after a few moments, after the machine is handed off and stuff, you see Melanie run across the screen with her bag and her laptop, and she just goes from one end of the screen to the other, and that's where we're gonna go to break.
Oh my god.
Nels, what are you doing?
Melanie.
Was that her running to? Okay, I don't know if that was supposed to be like Mel's is involved or
It is.
the
She's
thing.
at the laboratory, right?
Or-
no, she was in the
No,
bathroom.
that's the security
She was
camera
in
footage
the
from the
vicinity
ceiling.
of where the
Meet was
where the weather machine was stolen from.
Yeah, so like,
possibly
is that
on our
saying
way
the
to work.
weather machine was near? Like, was the weather machine stolen on her path to work, or was she involved in something?
I guess we'll find out after the break.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
All right, so we talking 5, 10?
Yep. Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes or whatever we need. Get a stretch, get water. We'll be back. Enjoy the music. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nerd with Dice. Of course, we are about to continue our Millennium Night story. They were heading over to the development center at Pear Technologies to see if they can't locate
We were?
a...
I thought we were still in the
Yeah.
lab.
Well, I mean,
We're in the
we were
lab, but
heading.
we're on our way to Pear.
Oh, okay, so
This-
we're
that
going
was the
to
last
leave
thing we saw.
momentarily to go to Pear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Melanie thing, nobody actually saw that. It was like
It was just something that the fans could see and
viewers.
the viewers could see in the background.
like you.
Dun, dun. Law and Order. Sting plays. Dun, dun. Okay. Vehicle time. We got those now.
Yeah.
How far from the university is Pear Technologies?
It's nondescript across town.
Fair enough.
You know,
What are
I like
wait,
to
what-
keep things in how the show does it, so everything's like nondescript distance away.
Yeah.
Some distance away.
I was just wondering if am I remembering correctly that somebody's vehicle is a Jeep or is that somebody that we don't have right now?
I think so. We don't have.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I'm a
Mocha.
motorcycle. Is
I
Cassie
have a
also a motorcycle?
convertible.
Yeah, Cassie also has a motorcycle,
And
but
then you
I don't
have
know.
like a sports car type thing,
I have
or
a
like
convertible. So I mean, y'all could fit in it.
no,
You want
but basically I'm trying to figure out if we have a vehicle that all of us can fit in and we can also attach the motorcycles to.
No.
Then I'm riding my motorcycle because
Fair
motorcycle.
enough.
Do you want to talk about what your vehicles look like?
Oh. Good lord, do I even have a picture of? I wonder if I had a specific one or not, but now I cannot remember if I.
Brain does not have
Okay.
anything more helpful than motorcycle.
As
So
always,
I
just
think-
extremely helpful.
I think that
mean-
mine is a like red. It's a red motorcycle with like the tiger like head type deal kind of in front.
Rawr.
And yeah, it's got probably like a yellow and like
Kill me
maybe
now.
like gold.
Hey.
Maybe like a yellow and gold like color scheme. That's the word I was looking for.
Mhm.
Sorry, in real life Artemis has in fact been hit in the head a couple times, so sometimes words are hard.
Oh no. So the best way I can describe Albin's convertible is just like an Audi, just very smooth, not a lot of hard, flat shapes. I can't word very well either, apparently, and I have not been hit in the head.
Oh my god,
but-
Tron bike.
I actually, this is
Uh,
actually a pretty good image of what I'm going to drop in the chat here for everybody. This is a pretty good idea of what I think it looks like. So,
this is mine is a Kawasaki Ninja, I think.
I don't
know
even
anything
know what
about
that
bikes.
means.
yes, neither
Mine
do I.
is- Black with pink accents, and that's all I've got.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's one of the chunkier ones. Like
Let me
here,
just
I
Google
will
Tron bike. I'm not exactly sure what those look like.
post it here. I'll
Oh
post
my
it in our
goodness.
chat.
Okay, it's a Tron bike, and the wheels and accents are pink.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Like that. That's a good bike. I think.
Actually,
So.
So you pull up to the Pear Technologies Development Lab. Do you have some idea of how you're going to get in?
Oh,
Nope.
because they're inside the.
Like the battery is. The bad guys aren't here yet.
Oh, right.
Do a
we have
heist.
to. Are
Power
we-
Rangers doing a heist is not something I ever thought that I would say.
Wait, are we? So Callista's like, wait. We got here first, right?
We did.
Probably, assuming, because like, there's nothing.
Yeah, we-
Actually,
There's no
they were
explosions
stealthy
yet.
last. They were stealthy last time, though.
And there's no weird weather events. So.
Well, that just means they don't have the battery yet. It doesn't mean they're not in there.
That's true. Why do you ask?
Just trying to figure out if we're like gonna try and like steal the battery, or like are we gonna like charge in assuming they're there, or are we gonna like set up a blockade?
Call our Zords. No. Gosh, this is a toughie, everybody.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like a.
Can't treat
Okay.
this like a D&D thing or something.
Oh God, the way that my D&D group approaches things. Let's hope not.
What do your D&D crews do?
Oh, so I mean, I was gonna dumbly ask, is it open? But like, it's a business that probably has security and IDs.
I'm assuming we're at a factory of some kind.
Yeah, it's more of like of a tech
like an R&D
company.
place,
Like
right?
it's not so much a
like
factory.
a
It's
company
a
building.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so the battery's in like their R&D department or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
So,
assuming,
like, think
I'm
Stark
sure you can't
Tower.
just walk in there and say, "Hey, can we see your experimental battery,
I
please?"
would like
No.
to.
need
Okay,
I
it.
do we
mean,
know?
do we want to like preemptively transform and then be like, "Yo, we think Madame Helios is after your battery"?
That seems like a bad use of our powers.
Also, I don't know. I
Do they
can only
have time
transform when
limits?
danger appears.
I
I
mean,
said
I
bad
know that,
use of them, not like that they'll run out, but that just seems like.
but
Oh,
like if
like
you're
in
already
abuse.
transformed when they show up, though.
Okay. Cassie, what do you think? You're our leader.
I think that if we just walk in there like we're supposed to be there, you'd be surprised as to how much you can get away with confidence and you know, a straightforward walk.
Do any of us have clipboards?
Oh snap! You're right. A clipboard and like just any badge whatsoever.
That would have been nice.
Damn it. All right. Well,
I
how
didn't
about
know we
this?
would be doing infiltration. Otherwise, I would have picked up some clipboards.
Look. All right. Look. Someone. I think we need to split up. I think one or two of us need to stay out here in case the mechanoids show up, and then someone else needs to go check on the battery.
I can do it.
Are you?
Which are you volunteering for, though?
The second one.
The battery checking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay, Albin? Or
I mean, you're the leader, Cassie. If that's you tell us.
well, okay, but it sounded like you had an idea there. So.
No, I mean, I was willing to do it myself. I didn't want you to have to, do something
it's
like
fine.
this on your first day. I don't want you to have to strain yourself too much on your first day. All right, just let us know if you need anything. I guess we'll just be right out here, Callisto.
So as you're
Sorry.
having this conversation and trying to figure out your plan, just like a sort of a nondescript man and like a couple of pretty obvious security guards come out the front door, and one of them has like a big metal case.
Oh.
And they come out the front door, and there's like a van, of like a delivery van almost, sitting in the parking lot. And as they're moving towards it, 4 mechlanoids appear around the civilians, and Buster, you
This is out
hear.
of character, but we found the battery.
I was gonna say.
Guess our plan was not necessary.
Oh, and here I was getting ready to pull out Blades in the Dark.
Yes.
Nice time.
And then Buster says, "That battery's ours."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All
He's
right,
just gonna like real quick be like, gonna like try and get over to the dude that they're the civilian that's not a security guard, like the guy who was like in charge, I'm assuming, of the group. Just be like, real quick, is that actually the experimental battery, or is it like
Oh my
Apply.
god.
While Callisto's doing that, I want to dramatically point at Buster Buster,
Yes.
and say, didn't your parents ever teach you not to take what isn't yours?
There we go. That's exactly the Red Ranger shit I'm here for.
Um, when you say that, Buster Buster notices, um, the group notices all of you, and he actually locks onto Albin and says, "Oh, good, you're here too. Madam Helio says hi."
Oh shit.
Now this is up to you. If this triggers a memory for Albin, as a reminder of your difficult past, your next heavy move will not cost a token.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to remember to
Yeah,
use
I can.
your special turns and
Well, gosh, let me pull the thing again. Oh,
Actually,
okay.
I have
yeah,
a question. Did I talk smack to somebody more powerful than me?
oh yes, that would count. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay.
That is light
Um,
move. Okay.
All right, so I think I think like when Buster Buster says that, Albin's gonna hold up his morpher and he's gonna look up to Cassie and he's gonna say, "Ready?"
At this point, do I have a token to spend?
I think. Wait, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You just got a. You just got a
Oh,
token.
we all have at least one token minimum.
Oh yeah, you would have another for confronting danger.
Oh, yeah. So you have two.
Oh,
and I
okay,
think Cliff
perfect.
both have four now.
Oh, did we get an extra token for confronting danger like just now?
Yeah.
Yes, just now. So
Okay.
you and I should have
Just a
four.
minute.
Cassie should have two, I think, based on
Yes.
what I'm looking at on the Twitch.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Cool. So you say ready.
ready?
Yeah, and I'll be like, go for it.
All right, and so,
Which implies that you are not transforming.
What?
No,
No.
I know. I think
I
what
also
he was saying was like,
pose.
are we all ready to do this? Like he's saying,
Oh,
ready?
when you say go for it, you mean you get to say the catchphrase, Albin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I'm thinking of the moment when like, I specifically Dino Thunder, where they're all like, ready, and they're like, Dino Thunder. Anyway, I'm
Ready
so
to
excited.
fall,
Yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
I know what
catch,
you're talking about.
falling, fall away.
So he's like, Millennium Knights, embrace the dawn, and he like connects the ring to the thing,
Yeah.
and we get the whole. I think we can do the short one where like we all are at the very end and we get our uniforms and the helmets.
Yeah. You say it, and then you maybe get a close up on like the helmet forming, and then an explosion behind them because they've already used up that stock footage once.
And I think Albin's just gonna charge at Buster Buster.
Callisto's
Yeah.
still like trying to see whether or not like this is a distraction.
Oh
or
yeah, we
not.
should probably let Teddy resolve that. Yeah, so she's trying to figure out if this is a
Like,
fake.
is this the real one or is this like a distraction? Because like this has happened before.
No, what's happening? The battery. Yes. This is the battery. What? How do you know about that?
Oh boy.
You
Long
see the
story.
giant bat thing?
The monster? Yes.
Yeah, so the monsters are trying to get a power source. If this is the power source, then
Bad.
you know, they're gonna fight the monster. If it's not the power source and it's somewhere else, there are more than one bad guy. Is there something else we should be protecting?
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Did
Are you
Callisto
okay?
morph
Are
with the
you
rest?
okay?
Oh my god, this is.
I mean, he's not okay. The security guards and him are
they're
surrounded
freaking
by. They're freaking out, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are surrounded by mechlanoids. So.
Okay. I'm not gonna let them hurt you. I mean, we're gonna help you anyway, but like, it's nice to have information to know if there's something else that we might
my
have to go take care of later. Anyway. Cool.
Are you still demorphed at this point, or did you morph with the rest of us?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool. So
She's trying to appear like a normal-ish person to
Okay,
So-
so I
help
think
the people
I
calm
think
down.
that's going to actually activate one of the pink light turns, which is fail to react and get cast aside.
Oh no,
where-
am I gonna get yoinked?
We'll
Where
see.
I
Or-
think your teammates are focused on Buster, and you're now sort of fighting for Mechlanoids on your own,
True.
and that's how you get cast aside. But that does get
Okay.
you a token again.
Do I get like knocked over and they surround me? Are they at least no longer after the civilians?
Yes.
Okay, good. I am okay with being a target if the civilians are okay. I'll be like, okay, cool, and then I'm gonna just punch a mechlanoid in the gut and go, fuck, and then
Who's
run
your dad?
between them and try and get them to come get me, basically, and then I get, and I'm like, oh, this hurts shit.
So as Albin's toward Buster, he's gonna respond like, "Tell her yourself," and he's gonna try, because he said say hi, Madame Hio says hi, and he's gonna try and slash at him with the axe part of the halberd. So
Are you just taking a regular turn of displaying your instinctual fighting technique?
oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just kind of trade some blows, with Buster, he gets hit, he goes, and then hits you back and trade blows. Right,
Yeah. Sparks fly.
exactly.
Yeah. Don't know where they're coming from or how they're happening, but they're happening.
They're always behind you just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I am yeah, I think I'm also just trying to back up Albin at this point, because it seems like Albin has some kind of beef to work out here.
Mhm.
So I'm I think I'm just displaying impressive fighting technique. Just again, two
Okay.
with Albin 2v1. Yeah, and we'll say that for now. That I'm backing up Albin, and I will eventually probably go to help Callisto.
We have tokens on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought I had 5.
No, you
I think
spent
you
one
used
to...
more.
Oh, wait,
When
no,
did I
you
spend
didn't.
one?
I forgot you didn't morph. That's my bad.
I'm not morphed, no.
Oh, yeah. And then I didn't use one when I morphed because of my
Yep,
my
I didn't just subtract one. So... So you do have... you can do your heavy moves and stuff.
Yeah.
I am aware.
The
We-
from what I
Callisto
understand,
yeah,
the
like, I
intent is
doesn't
to
really
not
wanna
stockpile
transform
them
quite
this
yet.
bad.
Well, what I think would be neat is if we did our ultimate attack at some point. If we just combined our weapons, because that just seems like something that would happen at this point in the not
And,
this second, but I
yeah,
think
no,
later in the-
yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. But so right now you're fighting
But he's
Buster, and Callisto is on her own, surrounded by mechlanoids as well.
Yes.
Right. What are the all the people, the security guards and the guy with the case? Did they run? Are they?
Oh yeah, they ran.
No, they're still around. Okay.
Once
Okay.
they
Did they take the
surrounded,
case
once
with
the
them?
mechlanoids started focusing on Callisto, they took the case and ran for the van. They didn't run back inside the building, but they ran for the van.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I? Then I would like to take action and leave myself vulnerable. By I think I'm going to so I've been backing up Albin a little bit, and then I'm going to turn and say, like I'm gonna like notice that Callisto is 4-on-1 and also still not transformed. And I was gonna say, yeah, it's like, do you got this?
I got this.
Oh, I was actually, I was asking, I was talking to Albin in that
Oh.
moment. I turn to Albin and say, "Do you got this?"
Callisto still goes, I got this.
So I think at this point, like, I don't know why, but I imagine that like him and Buster are pushing back and forth on his halberd, and they're just like, "Arr." And so he's like, hey, we gotta make sure that those guys aren't attacked. And he's like looking at the van.
Okay.
He's like, we gotta make sure the battery is safe. So he's like pushing. He's like, "Arr."
Yeah. Then I will
Go. I'm fine. Go.
Yeah. So I run to Callisto, to help also
But
occupy
I
more
got this.
to help
You're not even
occupy more mechlanoids.
You're not even morphed.
I'm getting to it. Focus on the bat.
That was magic. That wasn't Alvin.
Oh. Check the
Oh,
van. I'm fine. I was just waiting for a good time to morph.
Okay.
I
Then
didn't
how
want
about
to
this?
interrupt you guys.
How about this? Then Cassie gets conflicting. So since we've kind of Cassie gets conflicting signals from her team, right?
great.
And I will kind of get stuck in the middle. And can I fail to react and suffer the consequences?
Oh no.
Oh, yes, you can. So I think what happens is when Cassie has both teammates, telling her, "Oh, we're both good,
like,
we're
"No,
both fine,"
that guy.
and Albin's pushing up against Buster, and just for a second, Buster wins that struggle, and Albin takes just enough of a step back that you know what, that Buster using the monster's heavy turn ensnares you with the glove and pulls you in close, putting Cassie between
Oh my
Albin
God.
and
Okay.
Is Cassie the leader or the damsel in distress?
Right? God, Cassie.
She keeps getting damseled.
Wait, who got netted? Was it
You
Cassie?
did.
You.
you
That's
did,
what I
yeah.
thought. Okay.
Yeah. But you do get a token for that, so
Yes.
Callisto's getting transformed.
okay.
Okay.
And so you spend a token, and you transform as well, and that is not what I wanted to do. Hold on, I accidentally pasted instead of removed.
Oh, get rid of that.
Okay, there you go. And
It's a makeup. Oh my God.
I mean, chat. So our catchphrase is not "It's morphin' time."
Yeah.
they got to
Because-
come up with their own.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mostly so that way we don't get sued by Saban.
Oh, that wasn't what I was going for. I just thought it'd be
I
cool to
know,
come up with,
I
because
know.
most of them usually have. Well, some of them will say
Uh,
it's morphin' time and then their own phrase. It's weird.
Yeah. But also, why does your brain turn the enemy pulling me in as a makeout moment? I mean,
I don't know if we want to make out with that.
because you gotta.
Oh, well, wow, just encourage them.
Look, I'm fandom trash.
So.
Someone
I
is
just can't find it.
screaming. In a fictional thing, probably.
Oh. Okay. What can I do here?
I think I'm struggling to get out of the glove net.
I know.
Callisto
gosh,
is now
darn.
just stabbing mechlanoids.
This
And
is not-
when she finishes, she's probably gonna like, stab one and then like use the knife to like fling. She's like a stab one and use it as like a handhold to fling herself like up over it. And then she's gonna use the stab one, the last one in the head, and then try and jump onto the van.
Oh my god.
That seems like you're displaying an innovative fighting technique.
Ooh, yeah.
Parkour! She shouts parkour as she
Oh
does it.
god.
Parkour! Thump.
So much for that.
Yes, sniff my letter opener. I have a cat on my lap. I'm not sure how
Void.
obvious that is because he is a void. But
All right, so gone back and forth. I'm going to spend a token to alter your weapon to eliminate a threat. So Albin kind of moves back a bit from Buster, and he holds out his halberd, and then like he concentrates, and then like gets enveloped in a bright white light, and then like the axe part of it just like expands like really big, and he swing not really like a scythe, more like a giant axe, but I like where your head's
Okay.
at. And so he's gonna take it, he's gonna hold it back, and he's gonna yell, "Batter up!" and he's gonna slice through Buster.
yes!
He's just gonna slice right through him.
Love those one-liners.
So, I felt that one. I felt good about. I felt good about that one.
It was
So.
good. It was good. It was good. So you hit Buster, and Buster lets go of the glove and stumbles back, letting go of Cassie. And I am going to use my light turn to put Cassie on the spot. Cassie, you have a chance to take the weather machine from Buster. You see it as he stumbles back. It's hidden in the glove.
Oh,
Man,
absolutely.
this dude can hold everything in his glove. What?
Would that be facing down danger without hesitation?
I'm yeah. That's
Okay, then I'll spend a token to do that, and I'll rush forward. I'll like jump forward and like
Okay.
grab the machine, and then I guess I head towards the van. No,
Well, if you've got it secured, I mean, I think then.
Yeah. So I've got the machine, so I'm gonna like grab it and turn around, and just be like, so keep away.
Is Callista still in the van now? Because she doesn't have to be now that we have the
She's
weather.
on the van.
Is the van moving? Is it like driving away?
I think they like loaded it, but I don't know if it's
I was
actually moving.
asking our GM.
She's like, I'm gonna protect the van is like her
Um,
internal thing. She's
yeah.
like,
I mean, the
think Albin and
civilians
Cassie have
are
that.
getting to the van now, so they're in it. But Buster is technically in the way of them leaving safely, so they haven't left, but they're in the safety
okay.
of
I'll
the van.
try and position where we all are now. So like we're over here, the van's of the. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I think at this point, I can word. I promise you, I can word. So Albin's gonna just kind of motion for Callisto to get down. Like, hey, come here. I have an idea.
Okay. And she's just gonna like do a jumping somersault.
Yes. So Albin's gonna hold. He's gonna take his halberd and kind of put it like so the blade's facing down. He's gonna hold it down. He's gonna like. He says, "We're gonna put our weapons together, and we're gonna finish off Buster."
Calista goes, haha, we have your axe and her sword.
And your daggers. So like what I'm imagining here is it's kind of like the one from Dino Thunder. So like
She
would
puts her
go
dagger down.
the halberd, the daggers would be on the side, and like the sword gets laid down in the middle, kind of.
Okay.
That's what I have in my mind.
Yeah, that works.
What did we decide? I can't remember the adjectives off the top of my head for what we decided are
It's like a
finally.
giant orb thing.
Orb?
I thought
Beam.
it was yeah. Oh, it was a beam. That's right.
Wait,
It was a
hold on.
beam.
Laser
What is it?
cannon.
Okay. So
Ha. Cat Bear got what I was going at.
so yeah, so I think that these all get put together. And I think Alvin's gonna kind of kneel so it can like go over his shoulder, and he's so like Cassie can like, you know, pull the trigger as it were. So he kind of
Okay.
like kneels down and just kind of like sets it on his shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll like run over and presumably we've practiced this in some
Yeah,
regard.
I feel like we had to have at least once in the training field. Like,
Yeah. I think this one's also a special one since you're not all here. Like this
Yeah.
is a
yeah.
special
I feel
one.
like they've
and
done that before.
Prob-
Well, okay, so maybe we've
Whatever.
done the one with everybody, but we haven't done the one with just us. But like Alvin feels like he can.
Yeah.
Kind
No,
of,
it's all good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so
Albin like gets like puts his halberd over his shoulder like
yeah,
a
he like holds
bazooka.
it there. Yeah.
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 So then, yeah, Cassie would probably stand over his shoulder and put the sword down. And I get yeah, and this feels like a bit of an Albin episode. So she says, "On your mark."
Oh, okay.
It is
Wasn't
kind of
ready.
an Albin episode. It's good.
I didn't mean for it to be, guys. I promise.
No,
Oh,
we
no,
meant
no.
for it to be.
Yeah.
It's our
Anti-Alvin is
fault.
Yeah, you don't
Anti-Alvin.
understand. One of my tasks is to eagerly shine the spotlight on my teammates. So.
Oh boy. All right, and he's gonna say fire, and like I'm assuming like a red, pink, and like white striped orb like will shoot out in a beam at Buster.
Nice.
And that's our squad turn. When the squad is all suited up, the weapons may combine into an ultimate attack.
Yep. And I think just before it hits Buster, he goes, "Oh, Matabilios, get me out of here!" And then he gets destroyed.
Yeah, nice. God,
And
everything my
you
younger
hear
self could have hoped for.
you hear texts in your helmets. Good job, knights.
And so Alvin will, take his halberd out, and he'll just kind of like do the thing where he flips it, and it kind of just. I can't. My brain knows what's happening. My hands and my mouth do not.
So
Sorry, somebody just died in the show. My mom is
Oh my God.
watching.
Well, how convenient, because we just killed Buster.
yeah,
The bad guy just got eaten by evil black tentacles.
Oh,
we
okay.
did it.
Snakes. Evil black snakes. That's what they were.
Okay. So.
We have the battery. We have the weather machine.
Yeah.
As far as I know, we're good to go. So.
Yeah, so I'm so I like I'm holding the weather machine. And I will turn to the scientists or whatever, like the guys with
Do
the
you want this?
Well, no, I'm going to be like
Can you return this?
We don't
I'm
even know
gonna-
where it came from.
yeah, I'm going to turn to them and be like so are you guys all okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Thank you.
No problem. All in a day's work.
Oh my god.
And then I'm going to strap this machine to the back of my motorcycle and drive back towards the base, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll head back.
As you're strapping the weather machine down to your motorcycle, you hear the disembodied voice of Madame Helios
Oh boy. Make my monster
say,
grow.
more or less, but she says, "This isn't over yet," and a lightning bolt comes down and strikes where you had last seen Buster, and he grows to a huge monster.
I thought we
Um,
killed him. So
No,
does it
this
revive
always
him?
happens. No, this always happens. So we beat him, and then he gets gigantified.
second
and we have to
phase?
Get him in our Zords.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
This always happens. This is.
All
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
all monsters of the week have like normal phase and then giant phase. So that way you can use your robot.
Yeah, it's a staple of the
It's
genre.
like- Wait, are you telepathic? It's like, I'll bet the sky.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, worry about that later, Pink.
I want to
Oh, boy.
use a
But
light
Red,
turn real
I want
quick.
to talk to her.
Oh my god.
So, and this is for Albin.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a choice. So
Okay.
you can either keep the civilians safe
Oh,
from
no.
the now giant Buster, or learn
Okay.
something important.
No. Why does he make the choice?
Well, because it's an
It's an Albert episode, apparently. Come
Oh,
on.
right.
Don't worry about it.
Guys, what do you think?
I think that this is your decision, and you should make it.
Wow, it's almost like I'm asking for your opinion. to
Yeah,
help
that's
inform
my
me.
opinion. That's earnestly my opinion. Is that I think
Can I
This
ask
is
questions?
I think that magic is being put on the spot, and
I am
that
being
it's
put
an
on the
interesting it's an interesting choice. I don't want to take that from you.
Can I ask questions? Is this like Albin can keep them safe or learn something, or is this like if we choose to learn something, none of us can keep them safe?
Yeah, if you choose to learn something here, you won't be able to keep them safe.
I don't like that.
Delighted.
I gotta keep the civilians safe. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
That's the
Okay, good.
priority.
Okay,
The priority.
thank you.
That's the
So-
priority, man.
It's my favorite song.
You notice that there's a giant Buster here now, and if they don't leave the immediate area fast, they're potentially going to get stepped on.
Right.
So you're going to want to direct them to drive away, to get out of here.
Yeah. So Alvin's just gonna kind of run over and just be like, kind of doing the thing with like the directing, like, all right, come on, everyone out, go, 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 go.
And they'll the security guard will like panic, just step on it, and they race out of the parking lot.
Wheel away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
peel
like
away.
fishtail
Rubber.
into the main road as they drive away.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of it.
So did we ever determine how like are the mechs like? Do they get summoned? Are they part of our vehicles?
We never do.
Like-
Yeah, I don't.
They're
think we
like
ever
in
did.
a mountain somewhere, and
Yeah.
we go.
So
Or something.
you'll want to summon your mechs, and you can ask
Yes.
you can ask Tex to do that for you.
All right, yeah. So I think Alvin's just gonna hold up, and he's like, "All right, Tex, bring him in."
And Tex says, they're on their way, and then we get the
Does that mean we all have to eat
cut.
a token now?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we need a token to summon our mechs. So.
Yes.
Even
Okay,
if Tex
you're
does
the
it
only
for
one
us.
that eats a token.
I mean, Tex in
Consume.
fiction. In
Consume
fiction.
functions. I'm just using a synonym of consume.
Man, Pat. Yeah. So, question. So it's just
Ow.
ours, right? You're just our three. It's not.
yeah, you're
Riley's
just
and
your
Mocha's as well?
three,
Okay.
and so
Don't mind me, I'm
they're
just
on their way, and we
dying.
get the cut to them all racing in, and describe
Rhino
for
and
the fans.
ocelot and a tiger, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think you were earlier about.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me what your mechs look like.
A lot.
I think
Is
that's
it like a
not
white?
incorrect.
Is it like a pink and white or
Yeah, like what?
Pink
What's
and
its color
black.
scheme?
pink and black? That's right.
Oh, yeah, we should have guessed. I mean, I'm thinking like a giant mech, rhinoceros. Like it's got the big armored plates that kind of like interlock, so like like tectonic plates, so you can see one over the other. I think it's doing the thing where like it's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why I did that with my head. I feel silly. But it's Power Rangers.
Yeah. It's,
So
we're
yeah,
play-
what about
we're playing
yours?
grown up make believe. If you're not
What
playing,
about
if you're
yours?
not feeling silly.
How also about the tiger?
So yeah, I think the tiger is a like a yeah. I mean, it would make sense if it was a red and black motif. But I don't know. I'm kind of stuck for some reason on the like red and gold. So maybe it's red. It's like red with the stripes, but then it's got like maybe on its shoulders or something is gold.
Gold accent somewhere maybe.
Yeah, and it's got the same like head that my motorcycle does.
Motorcycle has, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and when you so when you transform, your vehicles all transform to be more Power Ranger descript and stuff. And so what we see is you just, we get the cut to the Zords coming in, and then we see you all jump on in your vehicles or on your vehicles, and then they get pulled up into your mech, and we're never going to tell you how, but that's somehow how you control your mech.
Yeah.
Is your vehicle.
Oh, your vehicle? Oh, that makes sense. At least for motorcycles, it makes sense. I don't know how it works with a car.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Don't overthink it.
We
Don't
know
overthink
exactly what buttons to press and what levers to pull, and so Albin is going to charge ahead with his rhino, and he's going to try and knock Buster either up or over. He's going to ram into him and see what happens. So
Nice.
And I think
and I think this could count as the
oh, go ahead.
take action, leaving yourself vulnerable.
Yeah.
So,
And I think that's there's a moment where like the rhino hits Buster and he gets pushed back just a little bit.
Colossalot is gonna be jumping trying to jump in so she gets on top of a building. Doing wall jump shenanigans. You hear a tinny voice shout, "Parkour!"
And Buster grabs the big horn on the rhino and throws you into a building.
whoosh.
Watch the property damage, Batman!
Didn't mean man.
I
bat?
will.
Wait, man bat. Sorry, Batman is something else.
We don't have the
So-
right to that.
Oh my god, Cat Bear, no.
So I'm going to let's see. Trying to figure out how to describe this because I want to let my temper cloud my judgment. So I want to I want to get angry at the fact that Albin's mech has just been tossed aside into a building, yeah, I'm gonna be like
in a capitalist society, how dare you?
yeah, I'm gonna be like
Ow.
yeah, I'm just gonna go I'm gonna yell
Maybe it was something like "stay away from my friend" or something, or something.
well, yeah, well, I just realized that I might also end up talking smack. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna start.
For normal
worrying about-
turns, it's not like you're losing or gaining a token. I mean, I think you can do
no,
it.
I am specifically looking for light turns.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna yell, "Hey, little leagues! People live here, and I'm gonna just charge in with my tiger mech.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be talking smack to someone more powerful than you. I think that makes sense there.
Okay.
And what does it look like when the tiger mech hits Buster?
I think it jumps up on him and tries to claw at him.
Imagine
So
a
it's
cat pouncing on something where it's wow.
Yeah, but it's if a cat was as large as the thing that it was trying to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a cat pouncing on a groundhog?
Or a tiger pouncing on
Or
a
a
person.
or a medium-sized
Yeah.
dog?
Yeah, no, I think we get the metaphor or the analogy. Sorry.
Yeah. So what is Callisto doing?
He's on a building, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, but what does Callisto do with her mech? How does Callisto help?
Oh, you mean after she gets on the building?
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna try and jump on top of the bat's head.
Oh man, so we're just going all in on. You know.
Okay. Maybe
Be
look
like,
here.
Look out below! Whee!
Oh my god.
I think you land on Buster's head, but Buster takes the glove that now has these giant baseball like objects in it and moves it up and just kind of throws one at you and sends
No!
you off of its head and rolling around, and then Tex chimes in with Knights, your ultimate form light mode is ready to go whenever you are.
All right.
Are we not allowed to take down the bat without getting our super form?
It's kind of part of the trope that we do that.
Yeah.
Typically.
It's kind of basically what we're doing right now is the equivalent of us fighting the Mechoids demorphed. So like we have to like advance the fight.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You gotta get at least one or two combinations.
I just want to be the annoying cat in someone's hair that they're trying to shake off and they can't because the claws are digging into their scalp.
Get it? Annoying cat? Because
Hey.
Teddy liked it. Come on, she liked it.
All
right, yeah, we should do that.
But yeah, just like we will probably be able to do not ultimate combination attack thing later.
Well, I think
you gotta get like one or two in at the very
yeah.
least.
Well, Tex called it our ultimate light form, so I'm a fan of that. What I'm thinking is like, okay, so I'm thinking maybe the tiger's arms and like the ocelot's legs, and then maybe like the rhino like horns are on the chest and it's the tiger's head. I don't know, I'm getting way too into this, but it's just that's what I was thinking.
You're fine.
Like, cause yeah. So
but yeah, so we do like a 1-2 I feel like a rhino would probably maybe instead it's like the rhino head and the rest of the rhino body kind of like rotates down, right? So you get the legs that way.
Right.
Because I imagine that a rhino is bigger than.
Right.
So like you
yeah,
still
yeah.
get the
Okay,
head
so
in the
like
middle.
it almost like it disappears and it like reappears in the chest, and maybe it's like the armor for the tiger. Body.
Yeah, or something.
The arms come out, and it's like a one of those metal
cat hands.
Yeah.
Cat hands.
Pause.
Well, no, not paws. Like their heads are the hands. Like crab claws.
Oh, that's great. Well, wait, where's the tiger head? Like, is the head?
It just like kind of comes up from maybe the rhino, because I think the rhino is most of the body.
You said
and
that
then
the two hands were heads. I thought.
Yes.
But...
So they're both ocelot heads. So my
no, I
figured.
figure.
No, I'm confused. I was like.
Okay, so my idea
okay.
is the rhino makes up most of the mech.
Right. Yeah.
And it kind of rotates itself to be more humanoid in shape.
Right.
The arms of our mech are one each of our cats.
Oh,
okay.
So Callisto and
Cassie's
Mocha?
mechs. No. Because
wait,
this is
if they're one each of the cats, then how can the tiger head be both the hands
I was
and
like,
the
where's
head?
the head?
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
The
tiger head is.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of comes up from the body.
Okay, I understand. What's
You have
happening.
You have like rhino head in the chest,
now.
but then you have like a humanoid head that pops out of the shoulders.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about that. I'm so dumb. Okay. No, what I'm thinking is like the human head comes up and then the I got you. Okay, let's continue with the fight because I think we're on the same page here.
Poor cat is bored to tears right now.
I'm not bored to tears. I'm very busy trying to actively ignore the fact that my favorite part of the musical is happening and I can hear it. It's Kimaru! Okay.
So I think, God, how are we gonna do this then? We'll have to work together on this one. all I'm imagining right now is we send like one of the arms in to like clamp onto Buster, and then like fling him.
Property
Yeah,
damage.
that works.
Listen, cat.
It's not property damage when we do it.
It's collateral damage. Yeah, so that's.
Don't worry. The city will be miraculously entirely rebuilt
I
by
guess you
next
can technically
episode.
count that as instinctual technique for the sake
Yep,
of terms.
that's what I was thinking. And he goes flying and lands somewhere in the city and stands up kind of wobbly on its feet and I think this is the point where if you wanted you could do your big attack and
Sure.
this.
Oh boy.
Do you have
What
Yeah.
does this look like?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you have like a special weapon that comes out of the sky or something? Or...
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Well, we're in the light mode, so maybe it's like two smaller swords.
Dual wielding.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Energy slice.
Ooh. Yeah, I was literally thinking like an X thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I think like what happens is like, God, which one was it? Where, like the big sword fell from the sky. That was the Mighty Morphin, wasn't it? Because they had the power sword.
It was the
Okay.
power sword. It was
So I'm
technically it was
thinking-
an advance later for the thing, but we'll talk
Hey,
about
you know
that
what
stuff
advances-
later.
Yeah, so I think like the
Keep
it
bumping my
holds its
desk, I'm
arms
sorry.
out and like the should they materialize or come from the sky?
That's up to you. I mean,
Yeah.
they could. You could also like, the rhino horn. You could just like pull the
Oh,
rhino
the
horn.
rhino
apart.
horns.
Or
To
it
two
could be
blades?
or it could be the tails.
What I'm thinking is like, what if he just takes like grabs onto the horns and then just
Yeah,
Yeah, draws
yeah, like,
them.
and they're like scimitars almost, you know.
exactly. Yeah.
So like, what do we call this? What about like Millennium Slash?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so it's just
Cross.
like
Oh, yeah, Millennium-
Ooh, that's good.
Millennium
Yeah, so
Cross.
it's just like, oh, okay, so like, so I'm imagining like it's Millennium Cross, and then it's just so you bring like one across the side and one down, so it's, and you get
Hell
like
yeah.
that T, that cross shape like appears on
Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah, there's like two waves of
That
light
actually works
energy
really well because he's a baseball bat.
cross
Yeah.
up and
Like we
go.
split him like partially, just like straight down the middle and also across the middle
Yeah,
because he's
that
like
worked out
a
really well.
cylinder.
So
And Buster goes, "Oh no!" And then there's all kinds of explosions and it falls backwards and then shrinks down
think
and
about all the
disappears.
property damage.
So much property
It's fine. The entire city.
It'll
will
be
in
fixed by the
perfectly
next episode.
rebuilt.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for next episode, and no one will have any trauma from this whatsoever.
So,
Um,
I was just thinking about this. I was watching Super Ninja Steel the other day because I
oh
haven't
my God,
finished
I
it.
can't.
I'm
can't.
not very excited about the super parts because it feels like everything's done in the first one, and then you get this second season, and you're like, okay, but what are they doing? But anyways, one of the
Oh.
monsters just left their big wheelbarrow thing in the street, and they didn't talk about it until the end of the episode when the monster got big again and grabbed its wheelbarrow thing again. And so nobody just cared about
Oh
that.
Buster just leaves his gigantic glove there, and then someone builds
Yeah.
like a shop in it or something.
Yeah, it becomes like a new sports field or something.
Yeah. Cool. So, I'm imagining that like I don't remember which one it's from, but like the ultimate form just kind of does the thing where the swords where it's just like bringing it down or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta do well. Buster blows up. You gotta do the thing where the mech turns around and does a cool pose with
That's
the
literally
swords,
what I was
so
thinking of.
so
It's
that
like
all the explosions are happening in the background.
it turns around as he's falling back, and then like strikes the cool pose as he explodes. I got
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
I got you. So cool.
And for for our witty one-liner, be like, "Well, 3 strikes, you're out."
Yes.
Yes. Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
No, we need to do this every episode, or like we literally
Well,
will
that's
not be
good.
able to.
'Cause my brain is just nothing but stupid ideas. So.
Oh my God, you need excellent ideas. That is a very unhappy cat.
My child is noisy.
So, God, I know you probably won't tell us, but I'm so curious to learn what we could have found out if we didn't keep it safe.
Well, I guess you could have found out if you put those.
You're
people
right.
in
If I
there.
didn't keep people safe and let them like get hurt instead, yes, that's what the Millennium Knights are about. That's exactly what.
Isn't
Professor
our
Green
thing
did.
like compassion and justice or something?
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I don't think it'd be very compassionate or justicey if we just were like, "Hey, tell us the cool shit."
It is okay.
I don't
It
know
just
what
means the mysteries linger for longer.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we cut back to the lab.
Yep. And we'll do like
Yeah.
we'll cut back to the lab where like
Ow! Sorry,
oh,
someone just started scream crying. And I
boy.
know who, and it hurts.
and Tex is there in voice form, congratulating you, and so is the professor. You know, the professor's like, I'm sure Madame Helios has more for us, and it's probably only gonna get worse before it gets better. But you did good today.
Thanks.
Callisto would be very happy at receiving praise, but I am currently not emotionally equipped to do that.
And Alvin's just like, I hope that Mocha and Riley's mission was as fruitful as ours.
Yeah, they're on. Yeah, it was. They're on their way back now. So
Okay.
that was good. And then, is there anything more you want to do in the lab? Otherwise, I have a few ideas for some vignettes that I'd like to do at the end.
I want to know what
I
else
want
you
to
have in
check on
store.
Charlie!
Oh, I was gonna say we gotta check on Charlie. We have to.
Oh, yeah. Charlie's still in a state of disrepair, but the professor says, I did order a new language processor, but it's gonna be a few days before I get it.
Oh my God, is Charlie gonna be our alpha? Like, I know we have text, but like, is he gonna be our alpha?
Maybe.
Right?
We'll see.
Ay 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 ay. Rangers.
Oh my god!
What?
That character was in the Ivan Ooze movie.
Yeah.
He was in all of Mighty Morphin, and even like I think he was in Zeo.
Remember, the only Power Ranger content I have consumed is the
Yeah.
Ivan Ooze movie.
Okay, then yes, he
Yeah.
is in the Ivan Ooze movie.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of. He's in Mighty Morphin,
Uh,
Alien Rangers.
Smells like
Zeo.
He's in the entire Zordon saga plus at least the beginning of Galaxy. Lost
nice.
Is
Galaxy.
he? Is he in the beginning
Yep.
of Lost Galaxy? Guys,
Yep.
can I just say how I
Can
want to
I
tell
ask
everyone?
Albin about his secret pain?
You cannot ask Alvin about his
Well,
secret
just
pain. You know about his
staring at
secret
it,
pain.
like smirking and eating.
I
Um,
have 3 tokens left.
I want to express my frustration.
Oh, was that
at-
a heavy? Is that a heavy
Yup.
turn?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
do you want to? I mean,
Oh my God.
it doesn't
Well,
say that Alvin has to
No, I
say
know.
No,
anything,
just I
but
get to ask it
Well,
with like.
what does this look
intent.
like? Well, I mean, what is this? I need context. You can't just do it.
yeah, like what's the
Oh,
what's the
she wants
context
to
of
like
it?
ask him more about like
Oh, why he got
how
some
he
out of
lost
Buster
his leg
Buster
and
at the-
Melanie and everything.
Nope, I think okay. That's pretty intense. I mean, can we say that like maybe she wants to know why he was so upset at Buster Buster when he said Madame Helios said hi and all that?
We could do that too.
Or okay, I just think that would make the most sense, and just instead of like, hey, spill your entire life story to me. Tell me where it hurts.
No, she wasn't gonna like do
Um,
entire life story. She's still She's still thinking about like the encounter earlier in the day with
Right.
Melanie.
He says, Melanie and I were together, but after our last Tex and I's last big battle against Madam Helios and General Katos.
Is that where you lost your leg?
It yes, it was. Um, I
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen when I see them again, but I um,
Not a fun time.
no, not a fun time at all. Not a fun time at all.
You just be like, thank you for opening up to me.
Do I want to spend any of my tokens while I'm at it?
Gonna say,
I mean, my other
don't
options are
know if
like
I have
remaining
any left.
positively cheery under pressure and strike at the heart of the problem. And there isn't really, I can't really do either of those things right now.
I mean, that's up to you. Otherwise, I'll jump into some vignettes and we'll start closing up.
Yeah, we can do
But the
vignettes.
tokens don't carry over, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna start with a vignette with Cassie.
Okay.
Is it okay if you were at the coffee shop?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you run in to Sydney there, and
Okay.
Sydney's excited to see you, and comes at the. Did you see on the news that the Millennium Knights how they took down that monster?
Oh yeah, yeah. They did like a robot thing, right?
Yeah, it was really cool. I was really impressed with how they fought. It was cool. It was cool to see them do that. It's good to have them back in the city.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, geez. With the look, the Silver Knight did like awesome job, but it's really cool to have like more than one just protecting us now. You know.
Yeah. I Yeah, it is. It is. It's hopefully it'll be a good thing, and I hope they're off somewhere, celebrating.
Yeah. I think they're getting their R&R as they prefer it.
And then our last vignette for the night is the conversation between Albin and Melanie that was supposed to happen later.
Oh boy.
Where do you think they met up? Did they just meet in the coffee shop, or did they?
I don't know. I feel like I want there to be a park somewhere that has a nice view of gosh, I forgot the name of the city that we're in.
Planetary City.
Planetary City. I want there to be a good like shot of Planetary City in the background, maybe like on a hill, like they're in a park on a hill or something, and there's like a bench, like that looks out over the
Over like a pond or a lake or something, and
yeah. So
I think Melanie opens with, I don't know how to say this, but I am sorry I left.
yeah, I'm sorry too. He looks down at his leg for a second. He says, I had a lot going on, and I wasn't there. It was rough, but I think I'm getting through it.
I'm glad, and I know I wasn't ready to be there for you then, but I hope that you're okay if we try again, at least as friends. I would like to be there to support you and be close to you.
Yeah, I'd like that.
And Melanie grabs your arm and like hooks your arm and slides a little closer, and we get a nice final shot of her resting her head on Calvin's shoulder, with the camera behind them looking out over the lake. And that is where we will end
Yes.
tonight.
Yes. Oh, what a good spot. What a great. Oh boy. What an
There
awesome-
is one last
we did it.
final
last
thing before we sign
Okay.
out. But did somebody have something to say? Sorry.
Nope.
Okay. So now I think after looking at the tasks that Albin did really tackle a lot of his tasks. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, each character
Our-
has like a list of tasks on their
Oh, I
character
can't
sheet.
see the white one because it's not on the one that I got.
I'll
Oh,
run
yeah,
through it real
yeah.
quick. Define the highest order of being a hero. Draw from a well of experience to guide the squad. Grapple. I wasn't even thinking about these. Grapple with relevant personal trauma.
Mhm.
Prevent the squad from making a horrible mistake, and explore self-care and fragility. Wow, he did do a lot of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Which
I-
which will mean that you get to take a raise.
Oh my gosh, I don't.
And you don't have to come up with it now. We'll kind of we'll kind of circle back to it, and then
Okay.
when it's relevant, he'll get some kind of power up for him.
Cool.
Nice.
How was it? How was our first combat and such?
I had
Oh,
Pretty good.
It was great.
It felt deeply strange to not be rolling dice.
Yes,
It
it
does.
did. Oh,
It does.
absolutely it
Because
did.
it's like, wait, how does this resolve? All right,
we're
it
just
just
sitting
kind of
there.
happens.
Yeah.
But there's
I think
supposed
that
to be a flow
the-
back and forth with the
Yeah, no, I
turns.
think the turn dynamic is fascinating. I
Um,
think it's cool to try and like make sure that every action you're doing relates to a turn in some way, because it really helps you because like I didn't even realize I was doing all these tasks by following all of my turns, but like they kind of cycle into each other where like if you do enough turns, you're gonna cover a task.
Yeah.
I just think that's really neat. So
Yeah.
All right, we are going to sign out. We'll find us someone to raid, and we will start with the star of this show, or this episode. Albin, where can we find you?
all right. Gosh, I don't do much, so if you want to see my dumb retweets of just pretty much every type of media, you can find me at MagicZach20. That's MAJIKZACH20 on Twitter.
Oh, no, you don't.
All right, and Callisto.
Hi, I'm Kat, and this is my son Loki. Yes. He's not very happy with me because I picked him up. I am at Vindifly on most things on the internet. Yes, it's spelled correctly. Cool.
Yeah.
It's that's me. I used to stream a lot on Mondays and Thursdays on my channel. It's a lot more sporadic now because I don't have Twitch things anymore, so I spend a lot of time figuring out what to do. But I'll probably be streaming next. Yes, I know you're very upset. I'll probably be streaming next Monday, working on a Valentine's gift for my best friend. So.
Aw.
Nice.
And Cassie.
All right. I'm Artemis. I am a variety streamer. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays with a bunch of different games over on my channel at Artemis Harp, like the instrument. And I do that start about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh yeah, my
Um,
times are 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern.
And I'm also on Twitter at Artemis HP. I work nights, so if you want weird content at 4 a.m., I got you.
Great.
All right, and I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. can also find me in the Nerds with Dice Discord, and if you join that, we have a nice community discussion channel where we're discussing kind of plans for charity streams and stuff in the future. So you can join us in there for that and talk about the shows. I have an itch page where I have a few games up, and otherwise I am on this channel mostly. Tuesdays I'm in Riffs. I run Beyond the Void and this game Thursdays and Fridays, so you can find me there. And occasionally I will stream some video games. We played Phasmophobia yesterday instead of Beyond the Void because we were missing players, so you can come see some of the channel regulars and me hunt some ghosts. It was a lot of fun. And
I would love to play Phasmo with you if you need a
I
person
watched
to play
people
Phasmo.
Hell
play
yeah.
Phasmo. It's pretty good.
all right, well, next time we're looking for
characters
players,
are
I'll keep everybody in mind. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else new? So we are going to raid the role players.
Awesome.
And all right,
Twirl my
we will see you
hair.
next time. Bye.